Dub techno or ambient techno, or one of the branches of dubtronica, appears at the crossroads of minimal techno and atmospheric ambient rhythms and has a distinct depth of sound. And the best thing about it is that it's not that hard to make, especially on the bass level. So we're gonna make something like this. Starting with deep and hypnotizing dub chords. Any combination of 7th, 9th or 11th chords will sound great and complex enough. If you don't know what these numbers mean, well, let me show you. This is standard F minor chord, and this is F minor 7th, because this note is 7th in F minor scale. The same principle goes with F minor 9th and F minor 11th. A pattern can be as simple as 2 chords repeating every 2 bars. The variety will be accomplished by working on our synth. In this case, it's Vital, a great free synth. Grab 2 contrasting wavetables. Here I took Additive Squish 2 and Classic Fade, but you can choose something different to make it more darker sounding. A plucky envelope with short decay, and connecting this envelope to both of our filters. The amount of automation is different, so each wave gives a little different range of sound. One can be more open and the other one can be more closed. And then just put a bunch of LFOs at slow tempos like 8-to-1 or 4-to-1 and put on the sync node. Connect these LFOs to wavetable positioning, these filters, and effects. In this case, I connected an LFO to the offset knob of the flanger. You can also use a distortion or a compressor to make your sound a bit brighter and more crisp. On top of the synth, I highly recommend adding some kind of reverb. In Ableton there is an awesome hybrid reverb with a lot of great texture presets that you can choose here. And finally, some kind of a delay or echo, because we want that nice, repetitive kind of chords in the mix. This is optional, but you can add more atmosphere with another layered pad, which are just longer duplicates of your dub chords. The lazy way is to download the Pendulate synth, which is also free, and check out these textures presets, or you can just click a random button a couple of times and get something weird or unique. Then kill all the harsh frequencies with an EQ, add hybrid reverb once again, play with different textures, and you can add a phaser flanger in the end. This will add another flowing dynamic layer underneath your chords. And now about the bread and butter of any techno track, and I'm talking about kick and rumble, of course, and other drums, we get to it later. Getting rumble right is extremely easy in Ableton because of an audio effect track. Just drop a drum rack on your MIDI channel and then add an audio effect track, and the best thing is that you can create like these different chains on the same MIDI channel, which you can basically view as duplicates of the same channel stacked on top of each other. In this case I will need 2 chains for a kick, the first one, and the rumble, the second one. But you can also add third one for some unique delay percussions or some additional effects on top of your drum. So the first chain is empty, as you can see, without any effects. You can just shorten a kick a bit, make attack a little bit less harsh, maybe add a little bit of fade in. This will be more fitting for atmospheric dub. Next up, on the rumble channel, you should smear out all of your sound with any reverb of your liking. I chose Supermassive as usual, Reverb 2000 preset, then add a utility and make it mono, because we want our low end to be mono. Then adding EQ, cutting all the super deep low end and everything unnecessary on the top. Then just adding a compressor on the sidechain mode and connecting it to our kick. Damping the threshold to your liking, this will control how much sidechain will affect the rumble. And the third channel just for delay percussions, also adding some sidechain compression and EQing all the low ends, so we get only this like delaying on the top end of our sound. And after all of that, on the entire MIDI, we add an EQ to damp harsh frequencies in the middle and a saturator to boost your kick chain to your liking just a bit. And now other drums, percussions and hi-hats will add a unique groove to your track, so don't miss it. Putting these double hi-hats on the offbeat of our kick, and the first one is kind of a ghost hi-hat, which will add some kind of a delay effect to our hi-hats again. You can also triple them up to make your rhythm more unique and not so repetitive. And then just add a couple of layers of unique percussions, also of the beat, filling those kick gaps. Choose whatever you want, it can be a pipe falling sound effect, I don't know. And that's pretty much it. You got yourself a core of any techno dub track. So, hope you liked this video, thank you for watching, keep making your own sound, and bye!